Well, good Saturday evening to you. It's Chris Hare, the crypto cowboy, multi-time world champion team roper, taking those winning strategies that I have in the arena, bringing them to the crypto desk and teaching you guys how to be world champion crypto traders. But I'm going to do a nightly update tonight on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Been pretty flat today, so be interesting to see what's going on. I'm going to start off with the crypto fear and greed index. We're at 25. I think that's where we were yesterday. So we haven't really moved. Been a really flat day. Not real excited about what I've seen. Nothing to trade at all. Um, and we'll get into why and what's, and I'll tell you exactly what I think here in just a minute. Like I said, we're at 25. And like I say, like a broken record, every time we're in fear, has been a really good time to buy historically since way back in 2000. So, do we go to extreme fear? Maybe we go there again. I kind of feel like we're probably headed that way, but that's an excellent opportunity to pick up some of your spot bags and yay into projects that you believe. Because you can see we're in fear now. We came out of it, made a run up. Now we've dropped back in. I kind of feel like we're going to end up in extreme fear before this is said and done. So I've done some tiny DCA purchases over the past weekend, and we'll probably do a little more as we drop on down. I don't think this bull run's over, guys, but it could be. But I'm optimistic. But either way, it's a great time to buy. And as we move up, you can start DCAing out of that and start selling what you bought. We'll go over to a altcoin index. You can see we're full blown Bitcoin season. Yesterday was a 28. Today we're down at a 24. So these altcoins, guys, they're just going to follow Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin pulls back, they're absolutely going to bleed. We really need to be over into this lighter blue or even the darker blue. Like alt season last month, got all the way up to a 77. And back in December, when we had that huge run, we were around 87. So you can tell Bitcoin's riding the boat, driving the boat here, riding the horse, whatever you want to call it. And as long as Bitcoin's, people have sold out of alts, people have rolled money into Bitcoin. So it's taking control. And every time it pulls back, well, alts are just. I went to a 24-hour liquidation heat map tonight. We've been using the weekly, but I wanted to show you. We've been absolutely flat all day since last night, really. And you can't trade this. These are liquidation points. This is what market makers chase for liquidity, and they're just letting this stuff pile up. They don't care about your money, guys. These are long liquidations. So everybody that's got a long trade, and you can see the cumulative total just on the 24 hours at about 4. If you go to the top side, these are everybody piled in shorts, thinking the price is going to go down 489 million. So we are right dead set in the center. This, guys, it's a guess. You're pulling a handle on a slot machine. You might as well go to the casino and spend that $100 or $1,000 or whatever you're spending, because there is absolutely no direction tonight. But we'll go to the Bitcoin chart. I'm going to briefly brush over the weekly and the daily. We'll have a little more information, but you can watch my video from last night. I really break this down and what I'm thinking. Right now, we're still in this downtrend. Weekly golden zones around 94,000 to 85,000. I left the fair value gaps and smart money concepts on because I think it paints a more bullish picture that we've got a fair value gap sitting right here around $75,000 that we could bounce off of. I really think we bounce off the weekly 50. If not, we'll come retest this blue trend down here, which is around $85,000. And if we lose that, we need to have a whole other conversation. But for now, let's go ahead and break in and see what we got going on in the real time right now. Go to a daily chart here. There we go. So we've been in a corrective pattern ever since we hit about $124,000. We've had an ABC down, and this is Elliott wave, so it's going to get complicated, and I'm not going to go into it a lot. But what I think is happening is we're completing a B wave in the Elliott wave theory, probably going to come back up and try to retest this 50 moving average. I really feel like if we can get over the 618 at about 108.5, that's where we're going to go. But if we lose that, we'll probably come down and retest 103,000. If we lose that, the 200 smoothed moving average, this takes 200 of these candles and puts a fluent line on the chart, and it works as really strong support and resistance. Currently, it's sitting at about $97,000. It's going to take us a week to get down there, a few days to a week to get down there. So we've got some time to really adjust, figure out what's going on. If we lose that, we're headed on down to 90,000, 88,000. That's a daily extension and also a weekly golden zone. By chance we get over this daily 50, your next targets would be 117,000 to 121,000. Then we'd head on up to 133 to 151. Really not optimistic in those targets. I think around 111, 112,000 is probably where we're going to reject if we even get that high, guys. So that's kind of where I am tonight. Saturdays are tough. It's kind of a broken record tonight. I'm just telling you basically the same thing we talked about last night. But I wanted to give you a quick update. People are wondering. You can see on the 4 hour, we're in this descending channel. There's also one on the daily, and this is really bullish to me, guys. So I really feel like that's why I keep saying I just don't think it's over yet. But we've been riding the top of this channel, and we're kind of working over the top, trying to break out. That's why we had that box marked at about 107,000. If we can break out of this and successfully retest, I think we head up towards this golden zone, or I'm sorry, the daily 50, right around 113,000. If we make that or if we pass that or not is yet to be seen. What I would want to see before I took a long was I would want to break over that and the 200, get a solid retest, and then launch up. Then I would be more bullish about what's going on. Kind of a wait and see here. I know we're due some upside here. We've just had the crap beat out of us. So it's got to reset. It's got to go up and grab some topside liquidity. And I think that's what's going on tonight. So let's go on to Ethereum. I'll pull up a liquidation heat map. Well, push this accurate. Nice day in Texas today. Got about an inch of rain this morning. Been nice ever since. Supposed to be really cool tomorrow, about 70 degrees, 55 in the morning. So might have to get out a hoodie. And we blanket horses a lot when it gets that cold tonight. Not mental yet. All right, 24-hour liquidation heat map for Ethereum. You can see we've got giant pockets of liquidity down below us all the way to 3,800. And there's a really hot pocket here around 3,900. And this is why I don't long or short these right now, because what the market makers are going to do, they're going to come up and grab one or the other, and then they're going to go the other way. They're not just going to leave this sitting on either side. So that's where I'm at with this. It'll probably be Sunday into Monday before I even consider taking a trade. To the bottom side, we've got $38 million worth of long liquidations, and up above us up to about $4,000. We've got $250 million. You can see we're right dead in the middle. Your guess would be as good as mine on where this thing ends up, and I don't want to make that call. So go on over an Ethereum chart. We'll see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the weekly here, or the daily. Weekly's kind of the same on Ethereum. It's there. We can't ignore it. But we also need to be prepared. Let me adjust some things here. I'm going to turn smart money off. I was self. All right, here we go. I know there's a lot of lines here, and I'll get this cleaned up for the next video, but it's relevant. Like you can see, we've lost the daily 50 on Ethereum. We're coming up to retest it, and I think that's probably the line in the sand. If we can get over it, your next targets would be around $4,500 on up to $5,500. I don't think we're ready to break this yet. If we do, I would want to retest before I took that trade. But we've retested it. We're going to come down now, likely. We're still in that channel. So there's some bullish things going on, but this is your line in the sand. If we can get over that, then we're going to start looking towards the top of this channel. But you can see there's a wick. We're probably rejecting it. I think we're heading on down to this daily golden zone, somewhere around $3,200, $3,300. We could go on down to about $3,000 longer term. Moving out to the 4 hour, see how flat we've been. Not a lot going on, but there's another descending channel, and we have broken out of it. And we talked about this before the Friday dump. So that Ethereum also broke out of a descending channel then, but it came back and it fell back in. And historically, when they do that, they drop all the way to the bottom. That would put us right in our target of about $3,400 that we've been talking about. If I was going to long this, I'd wait to retest this 4 hour 50, and you could take your long there. This would be your zone to watch your retest for your daily. Once that retest bounce off of it, then you could probably work that way, because this 4 hour 50 is probably going to be down there about the same. So these are really no trades for me right now. When you're in these golden zones, especially on every time frame, I call it a no trade. You really don't have direction on where it's going to go, and that's where I'm at tonight. Tomorrow may be different. I really hope that it is. But what the market makers are doing right now, they're waiting for you to get bored, making you force into a trade, maybe some FOMO. and then they're going to take your money. So the best thing to do here is have some patience, give it a couple of days. I'm prepared to wait a day, 2, 3. It may be Tuesday before I take a trade. If there's something solid there that I can play from a place of strength, I'm just not going to take the trade. There's no point. It's a waste of time, really. It's a gamble. Like I said, you might as well go to the casino, pull the handle on the slot machine with whatever you're going to put in, and you're going to get about the same outcome. Might get lucky, you might not. But for me, I would rather wait, hold my money, deploy it when there's a strong place to go to, and then we'll get into it. I do post all these charts in the crypto school. I give my insights. I've been throwing a few signals out that have done extremely well for a lot of people and for myself. So come on over, take a look at that. Links in my description, tell you all about it. There's excellent coaches, excellent training. Don't forget to like my X, and you'll also find a sweet deal for BitUnix there as well. But I'm going to wrap this up. I've said enough already. My name's Chris Hare, the world champion crypto cowboy. I'll see you down the road.